Haim, you've got a Christmas announcement, a show of announcements.
It is a show of announcements. And let this be the first announcement. This is not the mammoth announcement, nor is it the buffalo-sized one.
The ox one. What
size is
this?
A turkey-sized announcement.
Really? Not it's a small announcement.
The animal, not the country. So medium-sized, very small. I have given it some thought and decided to, this year, host Family Christmas at my house.
You said this last year.
I said it last year on a whim. I said it was a whim last year.
Not an announcement.
It was an improbable whim.
What happened at the end of last year? Because I remember...
Didn't have a table. Did not have a table, nor chairs.
So you announced that you were going to have Family Christmas.
I was tossing around the idea. And then I had a few meetings with Mum logistically, and she said, honey, no, because you don't have a table and you don't have chairs.
You don't have a table this year.
I'm getting one. I'm going table shopping this weekend. I now am in a different place, and we have a space for a table.
Can you and I just have a heart-to-heart 1 second?
I'm here. I'm
guys,
here for you.
People, just turn off your radios for a sec. Mate.
Yeah.
You don't have a table.
I'm getting one.
I know, but last time
the table's the final piece of the puzzle.
You said to me a number of times you're getting stuff and you don't get around to getting stuff.
Getting a table at the old house. We had the table tennis table.
I know, but you said you were going to get a table there and you never got one. For months.
I thought maybe I could do it round the table tennis table. Mum didn't want to do that. So we negotiated a different solution, which was go to her house for a very well-produced dinner.
Before we get people to turn their radios back up, Ham...
how will they hear us?
I don't know. But could you at least get the table and then make the announcement? I'm worried again you're going in.
Andy,
the
Olympic City goes, yeah, we'll have the Olympics, and then they do the work. I've committed. I've said to the...
Turn your radios back up, everybody.
I've said to the international organisers of Christmas, yes, I will host the event. And now we get to work. Much like Rio de Janeiro is probably doing now, except minus possibly favela wars.
But do you know what's happening? It's going to be the equivalent. You're the equivalent of Athens. There's going to be a lot of people going, they're not going to be ready in time.
Yeah.
They're not going to be ready in time.
And we bloody pulled through.
Yeah, but I don't think you will.
It was the fourth best Olympics ever.
I don't think you will pull through.
All I need is a table.
It'll be
the
back
rest
at
falls
Sydney.
into place.
It'll be go back to Sydney, revert back to your mum's house.
The rest falls into place. You get the table, you win the hearts of the people.
What are you cooking?
Christmas food.
Yeah, so you're having a turkey.
We'll have a turkey.
You've never cooked a turkey in your life. Have you cooked anything in that oven at your house?
Athens, you've never built a badminton stadium. Dear Athens, we loved your badminton stadium. Letter dated 2005.
They also got people in to build the stadium. They didn't have a crack at it themselves. They subcontracted.
I think it will be a special day. And I'm looking forward to providing
how many are you cooking for?
About 9.
Have you ever cooked for that many?
Yes,
no, you
in
haven't.
Small pieces. I've cooked for single people up to 9 times.
I don't even think you have done that.
Is there a kind of salt you could put on chicken flesh to make it taste like turkey?
Unbelievable. We weren't meant to do this, but 13, 10, 60.
It's not a crazy plan.
Because there's two types of people out there.
Let's assume I have the
There's
table.
people on my side, 90% of them, saying,
and
Hamish, call it off. Call it off. Call in if you feel like you need to really reason with Hamish. Then there might be a 10% that are mad, and they're on your side. If they've got tips for you, call in 13, 10, 60.
Last year I did not fail in this enterprise. I withdrew my bid.
Failed.
I withdrew my bid to be the host house for the Christmas games.
No one announces that...
Yes, in my family they do.
Let's go
and
back
it's usually grandma or mum. And now there's a new kid on the block. I will host the Christmas.
Let's go back to the Olympics analogy. Athens, 6 days before the event, didn't go, in fact, we better host it in Sydney because we're not ready and don't have any of the skills to pull this off.
No, Athens on the way to bidding went, actually, no, we don't have a table. I've got plans to get a table.
Pants off Friday. You have said something to me in the break. Mm-hmm. Would you like to repeat it? Because I will.
Okay. I thought you might bring it up. No, you can go if you want.
Yeah. Hamish is already outsourcing the turkey.
You heard that.
You're not doing Christmas.
I am doing
You're providing
Christmas.
a venue.
I'm a venue. I'm all the trimmings. I'll have a tablecloth, candles.
You don't even
Christmas
have a table.
carols.
It'll be a cloth on the ground.
I've got time to organise to build the stadium. The turkey's hardly anything, Andy. It's like going, yes, we're Rio de Janeiro. We're having the Olympics. Hey, England. Could you bring a high jump mat? No worries, Rio de Janeiro. That's nothing. I'd happily bring that, but you still get the credit for the games. Thanks, England. You're a good guy.
The turkey is the cauldron.
No,
it's as if they've run.
So what? All the cauldrons are probably made in China anyway. But Beijing only got the kudos once.
The flame across the entire world and got there and gone, where's your cauldron?
Mum's bringing it.
Mum's bringing it. Rebecca, you don't think Hamish has considered a few things?
Absolutely. Hamish,
Beck.
have you thought about the cleaning up?
No.
Well,
happy to do it, though.
But you've got to have the house spick and span before your guests arrive.
No
only the rooms they're going in.
No, well, okay,
Beck,
but then the cleaning up afterwards.
My mum does this, where she's like, if I'm ever at her house and people are coming over, she's like, I've got to clean the upstairs bathroom. No one's going there. You just clear a passage from the door to the entertaining area and hide everything else in the other rooms.
Okay, I see where you're going, but I still think you're crazy. If I had an invitation to go somewhere, you should go.
Exactly,
Don't
Rebecca.
do it.
Beck, I want to do something nice for my family, just like Rio de Janeiro wants to do something nice for its people by hosting the Olympics.
Providing a broken stadium. People are the athletes are a little annoyed. Thank you, Rebecca.
The athletes will be loving it.
Hey,
Lyndon, we've got here. You want to say something to Andy, Lyndon?
I do. Andy,
Yep.
You are a disgrace.
Thank you,
I cannot believe you're trying to keep Hamish down. He's aiming for the stars.
Yep.
Surely he'll nick the treetops on the way through.
Yeah.
And if we know anything about Hamish, he will without doubt provide the most unique Christmas experience for everybody there.
One chicken per person.
Lyndon.
And if you finish your chicken, you can have some of the turkey. Well, I'll say winking because I know no one will finish a whole chicken.
Lyndon, you've said it yourself. He's aiming for the stars and he might hit some treetops on the way.
I'm aiming for the brightest of all stars, the Christmas star.
Do you know how far the distance it is between the top of a tree and a star? That's how big your fail is going to be,
I'll take plenty of water.
Thank you, Lyndon. Jake, 131060, has he made the biggest mistake of his life?
No, I think you should use a Weber.
What's that?
You should use a Weber.
Oh, barbecue.
Barbecue turkey.
Can you barbecue a turkey?
You put it in. You just put heat the coals up.
Oh, yeah.
You and I sound like we have exactly the same amount of cooking experience. You just put it in.
Slide it in. And it's got a time limit, and you just take it out when it's done. And it's perfect.
I like it, Jake. I'm going to do
okay.
a practice on the turkey. Obviously not get a whole turkey. Maybe cook a nugget or so.
Yeah.
I estimate a nugget is 150th the size of a turkey.
Yeah.
Cook the nugget, multiply by 150. Bob's your uncle. Merry Christmas. Thanks for coming, host family.
I will bring this back up with you in 2 weeks' time.
And I'll have a table and cutlery and all sorts of things.
I think you'll be wearing a frown and a bit of a humble pie you would have eaten. You said, no, we're going back to my mum's house.
No, we're not. Hamish's house will host the Christmas Olympics.